Like warning, this podcast. Like warning, this podcast may contain offensive topics such as politics, religion, wrestling, and stupid people videos. If by any time you find yourself offended, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Consider yourself warned. For those of you who don't get easily offended by a bowl of applesauce, enjoy the show! Yeah, enjoy the show!
Solar freaking roadways.
What are they?
They're a waste of time.
Coming to you from the west suburbs of Chicago, it's the Podcast YouTube Talk Show!
Attention, target, I am the great portfolio. You have pity for my bunghole.
Oh, by the way, you saw in that one cut right there, shot, they're eating pizza. They're fucking eating pizza!
Hey, it would be easy to do.
No, it would not. Shut up.
If you make the claim that Sandy Hook was real,
It is.
you have to prove your claim.
Why? 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 Why do I have to prove my claim? That doesn't make sense. Oh, that does not make sense. Suggestive programming would say, the Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, one time said, we're going to take down the Twin Towers, brother.
What do you do when they've got the kids going in circles in and out of the building with their hands up? I've watched the footage, and it looks like a drill.
When you...
Out of our entire solar system, we're the only planet that's flat.
Got these people, listen, please, I'm begging, I need help.
In the butthole, in my butthole, flame coming out of my butthole.
Welcome back. This is show number 28. Tonight, hold on a second here. Tonight, we've got some interesting videos I found. So, like, as you remember from last night's live stream that I did, or if you watched the previous video, yeah, we did we were talking about how, Trump, about the border wall and the government shutdown and all that. So, but finally, I guess, news this morning found out one of Trump's associates, Roger Stone, has been arrested. Gee, what a surprise, though. Anyway, so yeah, I got some CNN clips to review and talk about and all that. So before we begin, no, I'll do this way. The comment or the chat box is open for business over there, so you can, if anyone's want to stop by and chat, you can. I'll try to listen to, or respond to chats as if you happen to see the live stream. If not, then you're watching just the playback, and go ahead and just leave comments in the comment section below. So let's begin, shall we? Pull up the first video here. Oop, sorry. So yeah, let's start off with the Roger Stone.
I will plead not guilty to these charges. I will defeat them in court. I believe this is a politically motivated investigation. I am troubled by the political motivations of the prosecutors. And as I have said previously, there is no circumstance whatsoever under which I will bear false witness against the president, nor will I make up lies to ease the pressure on myself.
So, yeah, basically, he's, I guess, well, there was shots of him doing, the Richard Nixon thing, like, oh, I am not a crook kind of thing. So yeah, he's definitely playing up that role. He's definitely like I guess he likes to cosplay as Richard Nixon, but considering what's happening here, yeah. So yeah, I guess he's not going to rat on good old Trump. Yeah, well, I don't know if I believe that per se. I think he probably will eventually, strike up a plea deal or something like that, save his own ass, I mean, if I was in his place, you bet your ass I would throw Trump's ass under the bus to save my ass. So, yeah. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. I just don't. Anyway, what else do you have to say here?
I look forward to being fully and completely vindicated.
Roger, did you in any way cooperate with the special counsel's office? Did you in any way cooperate with the special counsel's office?
Since I was not contacted prior to the charges today, my lawyers have not talked to the special prosecutors. I don't want to address that question, but
well, I hope his lawyer is not Rudy Giuliani. You know how he is with Trump.
I have made it clear I will not testify against the president because I would have to bear false witness against him.
Will you work with the prosecutor?
I will be.
Shut up. Are you sure about that? I don't think you are.
Appearing for an arraignment in D.C. next week, and I'll address those questions at that time.
Roger, the president said that you had done that. What do you think he meant by that?
Well, I intend to tell the truth. I have told the truth through this entire proceeding, and I will prove that.
Yeah, right, okay. Sure. Everybody just tells the truth, right? Just, sure. Oh. I mean, this whole storm, this shitstorm, if you will. This whole storm that's brewing with all this happening recently in news. I mean, the meme of like Michael Jackson eating popcorn just keeps popping up in my mind over and over and over and over and over again whenever I turn on the news nowadays with all this going on.
In a court of law.
How strong are you going to ask the president for a pardon?
I am one of his oldest friends. I am a fervent supporter of the president. I think he is doing a great job of making America great again.
Roger, did anyone tell you to contact in the Trump campaign?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Contact WikiLeaks.
This is like entertainment.
No, I've addressed that before. That is incorrect.
Roger, look at the indictment. The president would pardon you. If you're convicted, you think the president will pardon you?
Pardon me?
If you were convicted, you think the president would pardon you?
The only person I have advocated a pardon for is Marcus Garvey.
Some from NBC News, sir. The question is, did you in any way work with the Russians to help President Trump?
Categorically not. No, absolutely not.
And the prosecutor, the special prosecutor,
We got you, Roger.
is gathering
We got your back,
evidence.
Roger.
Wait, do it. Come on, do the Richard Nixon pose.
You haven't even read the indictment.
Correct.
Do
I
it.
have not had that opportunity.
So will you help the prosecutor to answer his question?
I will address those questions next week in Washington, D.C.
Roger,
Thank you.
if you didn't do nothing wrong, what do you think you're here?
Come on, God, do it.
You see Roger Stone now stepping back toward the courthouse after just speaking to reporters occurs outside the courthouse in Florida. I mistakenly called this an arraignment earlier. He will be arraigned in D.C. next week. This is his initial appearance after being indicted this morning by the special counsel.
Oh, there he goes!
Yeah! A Nixonian salute from a man whose dirty tricks in politics goes back to the Nixon years in American politics. Roger Stone denying emphatically the charges. He said he has not had a chance to read the indictment. He says he will not testify against the president because doing so, Roger Stone's words, would require him to bear false witness, meaning to lie about the president.
No, I don't think that'd be false witness now, would it? No. I somehow doubt that. Such an interesting time to be alive. I mean, like, this whole news thing is just it's just so much going on, so much craziness in this world, this news. It's like, I mean, this is like kind of like providing me like lots of entertaining videos to make.
President. What else did we learn?
I don't think, I mean, we learned that he's going to fight back, that he's going to keep talking. I mean, they showed up at his house this morning before dawn, in part because of the way that Roger Stone has conducted himself throughout this, while knowing essentially that he was under investigation. But I was talking to, Roger Stone's friends in the last couple of days, and they said they've watched what happened, that Roger Stone has watched what happened to Paul Manafort, and he does not want the same thing to happen to him. He says he looks at what happened to Paul Manafort, former Trump campaign chairman who's been convicted on a number of charges.
Also a former business partner of Roger Stone's.
And a former business partner of Roger Stone's, and says Manafort's reputation has been smashed to smithereens. And so I'm going to go out there every day and I'm going to fight. I'm going to go on TV. I'm going to go on InfoWars. I'm going to write for the Daily Caller. And I think this tells you that he's going to continue that same approach now that they've officially brought these charges against him.
It also he made a point of he said that the FBI.
So, yeah, here's a stupid ad. Oh, all right. Wow. Well, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, well, you obviously know what my opinion on all this is, but I want to hear what you guys think out there. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what's good, like, what you guys think, what's going to happen, and all that fun stuff. I mean, my, personal opinion. I just think this, this is getting, the heat's definitely turning up right now. I mean, it's getting really hot for. Well, anyone really involved in the Trump administration in this. And again, like I said yesterday, in the previous video, that it's just this is I never voted for the guy. But seriously, what do you guys think about all this? I mean. I don't see him right now, like, as it stands, like, right now, especially with what just happened with Trump's associate. Well, anyone really in his administration that's getting locked up and thrown away in jail. Excuse me. I just don't see how. I mean, if Trump makes it to re-election in 2020, I don't think I really don't think if he makes it that far, I don't think he's going to run for re-election. I mean, that's just my opinion, or I guess my prediction. He's not going to he's not going to run for re-election because I mean, right now. As I see it, it's like, stick the fork in him, he's done. Like, his presidency is done. His presidency is done. Just from, let me pull it back up here. Oop, not you, not you yet. Okay, there it goes, yeah. This right here. This is like, stick a fork at him, he's done kind of thing. Like, there's this, I really, really, really don't see him at all running for re-election, like at all. I mean, and even if he did, like he's not going. I highly doubt he's going to win re-election. But I bet, knowing how I guess stupid he could be at sometimes, like Trump, like this is like how like he like goes on Twitter and all that. I mean, I'd be willing to bet Trump will, in the next year or two, or whatever, like as time gets closer and closer and closer for re-election, like I'm waiting for the tweet from Trump saying, I'm not, just let you guys know, I'm not going to run for re-election. I've decided to get against that because, insert bullshit here. Yeah. And, like, I could see that happening. Like, I don't know. I have no idea, like, possibly what his excuse would be. Really? I mean, it's... I'm just trying to think, like, what kind of excuse he would come up with that he's not going to run for re-election. I mean, just the way I see it. Like, I'm waiting for that tweet. Any day, like, maybe not, like, right away. Well, maybe right away, depending on how many more people get locked up. No, but, like I said, sooner we get closer, more and more we get closer to re-elections, like, I bet you, he's going to tweet something stupid like that, like, yeah, I'm not going to run for re-election. Yeah. But then, yeah, then who are we going to talk about? I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of other stuff to talk about. I mean, there's like other news stuff going on we could talk about, like entertainment stuff, like new movies and all that fun stuff. Yeah. But I don't know if they're going to say anything more here, so let's see. I'm going to play it for a little bit more. CNN clip.
Yeah, just the way they came. He said, if they just called me, I would have come in. I want to. Are there guidelines?
Yes.
Are there reasons that they FBI? That's what I'm going to get to. That they had some reason to believe. They're talking about like they did when they got the special warrant for Michael Cohen, who's an attorney for the president. They're worried about destruction of evidence, right?
So when you look at Michael Cohen, when you look at Paul Manafort, they essentially were in more cooperative modes with the FBI and the investigators, so they were allowed to surrender. Roger Stone, if you look at all of the rhetoric, all the things that he has said publicly about the FBI, about Mueller, parts of this investigation, there was probably enough concern there for the FBI that if they gave him a heads up that he was going to be arrested and that they would like him to surrender. In these kinds of cases, normally you would see that. But there was something different here, and I'm sure there was concern on the part of the FBI about giving him a heads up that they were planning to do this. They wanted to do search warrants at his home, so they wanted to get evidence. They could have been afraid that he was going to destroy evidence if they gave him a heads up that they were coming. But the other thing is, maybe they thought he could potentially flee. You do these things for the element of surprise, and there was a reason for it, and
yeah, the only element of surprise here is why is he not impeached yet? I mean, I really want to know, why is Donald Trump not impeached yet? That's what's surprising. That's why I try to wrap my head around. Like, why is this guy not impeached yet? I really want to know. Like, am I missing something here? I mean, I just feel like he should be impeached. I mean, like, with all this stuff going on, like, why isn't he not impeached yet? It boggles the mind. Huh. Oh, so anything else you got here, dude? Or are you... Oh, there's a few more
also,
minutes left
look,
there.
I have seen raids far worse than this, where the FBI goes in, real, gang guys, and they're throwing smoke grenades in there and trying to really distract people. You don't see that here. They knocked on the door. They told them they were there. Come out. It was very orderly. And the idea that they did anything different that they would normally do. The only thing different is that they did not allow him surrender, and there is a reason for that. He just has not been cooperative.
They can't get this warrant to do it the way they did it without presenting probable cause to a judge, correct?
Right, and the nature of these charges is going to take away their respect for any possibility to give him some deference, because the nature of the charges is he's lying repeatedly, he's trying to influence a witness as well, and that's another reason not to give him the chance to turn himself in. You know, about him fighting back, to Sarah's point, if this is the same judge as was on Manafort, which is Judge Jackson, he's going to have to be silent. She's going to most likely tell him, quit talking. He's not going to be able to continue this public fight. It's going to be a gag order.
But I think we also learned from there why Trump and Stone have been so close for so long. They both like a show. And that was essentially a show.
Right.
That was a spectacle. They like the publicity. They like being out there. I wouldn't be surprised if the president is in the White House right now watching this and enjoying what he's seeing.
We're enjoying what we're seeing at home and all that. I don't think he's going to be enjoying much longer, considering what's going on. And, well, they're just going to be hammering away and blah, blah, blah. Okay, just get her off my screen. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I just don't know. I don't know. Oh, such quality entertainment, right? I mean, well, I guess, you know, what do you expect from a reality TV show host? I mean, the guy, I'm talking about Trump, by the way. The guy has been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, okay? The celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame. But still, he's in the Hall of Fame. It's like he's oh, I'm sick. Sorry. Talking to myself. He is just an entertainer, really. I mean, jeez. I mean, oh my God. Trump was better off, I think, not running for president, never seeking the presidency. Because I mean, if he never ran, then yeah, none of this would be happening right now, especially to him. You know, I mean, shit. I'm just waiting. I mean, like I'm waiting for him to leave office. I mean, and I'm waiting. You know, I'm waiting for his turn to get arrested. It's like that's what we're looking at. It's like so crazy. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, even if he did run for re-election, I mean, he's going to be a one-term president. I'd be shocked to hell if he actually pulled off another miracle win again. But like I said, I highly doubt it. I really think, you know, he's going to dig deep down in his book of excuses and, you know, pull up like another a lie to tell us, like why he's not seeking re-election. It's like and like what is he going to say? You know, it's like, but no, seriously, everybody, you know, I want to hear from you guys. Like what do you think? Like if that actually happened, let's just say that does happen, which I'd be willing to bet it does. But let's say, you know, let's say it does happen. You know, he tweets that he's not running for re-election, seeking re-election. But like, what do you think the Trump excuse is going to be? I really like to hear your guys' thought, and you know, I want to hear what you guys think. This should be interesting. Just put it that way. So anyway, but this kind of leads up to, well, not really, but I mean, it's still a Trump thing. And here we go. Here we go. Yes, right there. Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm a little weird. No, just kidding.
Thank you very much, my fellow Americans.
Hold on. What am I doing? I gotta... Wait, hold on. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself again. All right, slow down. I have to introduce you guys the next video clip I have selected for tonight's show. Also in the news today, so this morning I found out Roger Stone's being arrested, and second news, I hear Trumpy boy over here is announcing that he's caving in. He's realized he's failed at his little vanity project. He was trying to get funding for his vanity wall thing, and now it's like, I guess I can't win this battle. Surprise, surprise. So now here's this lovely piece of video right here of him announcing his end to the shutdown. Now, before we begin here, I have to say, just reading Facebook comments and stuff like that on this topic, the joke that I heard was just funny as hell. Like to repeat here is that I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it's like I must admit that I'm shocked that Trump's able to reopen the government, considering he's never been able to reopen his past business ventures. Anyway, go ahead.
Thank you very much, my fellow Americans. I am very proud to announce today that we have reached a deal to end the shutdown and reopen the federal government. As everyone knows, I have a very powerful alternative, but I didn't want to use it at this time. Hopefully it will be unnecessary. I want to thank all of the incredible federal workers and their amazing families who have shown such extraordinary devotion in the face of this recent hardship. You are fantastic people. You are incredible patriots. Many of you have suffered far greater than anyone but your families would know or understand. And not only did you not complain, but in many cases you encouraged me to keep going because you care so much about...
He's just really... like, wait, he said, like... all right, I have to rewind that again. I just lost my train of thought here.
Not only did you not complain...
Oh, not complain, that's what it was. Yeah, no, we complained. That's why you're fucking reopening the government.
But in many cases, you encouraged me to keep going because you care so much about our country and about its border security. Again, I thank you. All Americans, I thank you. You are very, very special people. I am so proud that you are citizens of our country. When I say make America great again, it could never be done without you. Great people. In a short while, I will sign a bill to open our government.
Make America great again, more like, yeah. The other joke I heard online is, more asses getting arrested. That's going to be the new MAGA. More asses getting arrested. That should be a hashtag. Probably is by now.
For 3 weeks until February 15th, I will make sure that all employees receive their back pay very quickly or as soon as possible. It'll happen fast. I am asking Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to put this proposal on the floor immediately. After 36 days of spirited debate and dialogue, I have seen and heard from enough Democrats and Republicans that they are willing to put partisanship aside, I think, and put the security of the American people first. I do believe they're going to do that. They have said they are for complete border security, and they have finally and fully acknowledged that having barriers, fencing, or walls, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, hold on, Trump. Hold on. Whoa. What's this talk about? Fences. I thought you wanted a wall. Not a fence! A fence and a wall are two separate things. In case you haven't realized. So, yeah, I mean, from, look at, now keep in mind, you know, actually, this is the first time I'm actually watching this, by the way. I mean, I saw a few minutes of it, like first minute of it, as I was, like, going through videos and stuff like that for tonight's show. It's like, I mean, I haven't, like, watched the whole thing through yet, so, but just from, or actually, we are almost done here. Like, wow, it was like a 3-minute video. You know, let's let them wrap it up.
Will be an important part of the solution.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on...
No, go away. Don't subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah. All right, get this guy off my screen. There we go. But yeah. Oh, wow. So yeah, that's the news. Like, when, you know, I woke up this morning and found out about all this stuff going on, it's like, oh my God, I have to make another show tonight, another podcast show talking about this. This is like a gold mine, like, of, well, I mean, okay, back up. This is more of like a, when I say gold mine, like, for entertainment, is, I guess what I'm trying to say is, this is pure entertainment at this point. But I feel bad for almost saying that because, I mean, hello, I mean, the federal workers suffered. They're the ones who are suffering from all this. So yeah, but I mean that's bad, but this it just surprises me. It really does. Like, what is going on? What is going on? I mean, when I saw that, I was like, okay, I have to make a video about this. I really do. I have to make a video about what's going on. And at least for the next month or so, there's going to be more and more content, like news content, to make videos on at this point. It's so crazy. But yeah, that's what this show is about. You know, it's about, you know, talk about politics, religion, wrestling, and all that other stuff. Well, kind of going off of giving the news a rest here for a minute, though. I'm excited. This weekend is, you know, WWE Wrestling Entertainment. Yeah, now I'm going off a completely different topic here, but anyway. I am excited. You know, tomorrow night we have the NXT Takeover in Phoenix and WWE Royal Rumble on Sunday. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about these upcoming shows. And maybe, like after I watch them, you know, I'll probably maybe do a review. I'll do a review on them. I don't know if I'll make a separate video or if I'll just talk about it in the live stream. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, as far as TakeOver goes, I really think, like, the match that I'm kind of actually looking forward to is the Bianca Belair versus, oh, God, Shayna Baszler. That's what it is for the NXT Women's Championship match. So I'm really excited about that match, and I think Bianca Belair is going to win it because she is undefeated. Except for that one time in the Mae Young Classics. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about that. And every year I look forward to the Royal Rumble. It is the most exciting time to be a wrestling fan, in my opinion. So this has always been my favorite match, the Royal Rumble. It's like, the concept of, you know, taking 30 superstars and put them in the ring and watch them, like, dump each other over the top rope to get a WrestleMania title shot. It's like, that's always fun to watch, and so I'm really excited about that. And as far as like predictions go, I don't know who I would predict to win. Yeah, I don't know, but you know, yeah. What do you guys think? You know, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me tell me what you guys think about, you know, who's going to win this weekend. Who's going to win the Rumble matches and stuff like that. And then, yeah, I'll probably make a video on that at a later time. So, yeah, that's really about it. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a short show today. You know, a little over half an hour, so that's not too bad. But, yeah, and maybe eventually like I said, I'm going to talk about other things soon. Oh, one more thing. Another thing that just popped in my head, I actually wanted to talk about tonight before I end the live stream here. Another awesome news that I've heard, I'm sure everyone else has heard too, is that Sony Pictures is making, we're finally getting Ghostbusters 3. I'm really curious. I want to hear what you guys think. You know, are you guys excited for the new Ghostbusters movie that's coming out? We finally get number 3. And I think I'm excited because this is a news that we're getting from Jason Reitman, the son of Ivan Reitman, the director from the first 2 films. So, I mean, getting that news from Jason Reitman followed up with a teaser trailer, I mean, I feel like, you know, that is confirmation that we are getting a Ghostbusters 3. I mean, if Dan Aykroyd just came out and said, oh, yeah, we're getting Ghostbusters 3, I wouldn't believe it, really. I'd be like, okay, well, I'll believe it when I see it, you know, when I see trailers and all that fun stuff. But, so it's good that, you know, that this news was broke from Jason Reitman himself and not from like any of the other actors. But I'm hoping they are able to get the original cast back, which from the sounds of it, that's what they're trying to do. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan, and like I said, I'm really excited. Now, like, obviously a lot of people like to shit all over the remake, and I mean, the remake was actually, I thought it was pretty decent. Okay, no, scratch that. I thought it was okay. I don't know why I said decent. I thought it was okay, just okay. I mean, they did have some, you know, funny spots here and there, but like when you could compare it to the original cast, the original timeline and all that, it's just like, you know, well, duh, of course it's not going to be as good as the first 2 films. But I kind of like the reboot in a way of it's set. I mean, it's set in its own timeline, but I feel like it's like a parallel. Like, is it like it's just this? It was just a fun, different, alternate universe look at it. That's how I look at the reboot. It was just a fun little ride, okay, it was a fun ride, yeah, fun alternate ride. Obviously the movies I really keep going back to are the first 2 films, and knowing that the 3rd film is going to be set in the original timeline, is going to take place, from what I understand, in today's time. But yeah, so see, the last time we saw him was in 1990, the 2nd film. Then the video game took place in 91, something like that. I don't know. So it would be, you know, obviously taken in the present day time, and so it would be interesting to see the gang hopefully come back together one last time and pass the torch on to new people, new crew, and all that. So I'm really excited. But like I said, you know, this is why I have a podcast show. I want, you know, hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about everything tonight? You know, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll read it and, respond to it. So yeah, so crazy times in the news. Some awesome time, really fun stuff going on in the entertainment world. I'm interested to see how this Ghostbusters 3 pans out. I'm really excited about the Royal Rumble coming up. Like I said, my favorite time of the year for that, and the crazy wacky ass news going on is just just explodes my mind. Like, how can all this stuff be happening? It just doesn't make sense. But like I said, I just want to hear what you guys think about all this. Yeah. So anyway, well, okay, about 40 minutes, so that's not too bad for tonight. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now. That's all I really want to talk about tonight. So yeah, I mean, if you like what you saw tonight, please help this channel by giving it a big old thumbs up. That would be really super awesome, doopity-doopity stuff. And like I said, leave comments in the comment section below. Also, sharing is caring. And so if you don't mind sharing this video, I mean, if you like what you saw, please help by sharing this video. Obviously helps give my channel more exposure when you do that. And please let me know what you guys think about all this that I'm doing. Don't be afraid to tell me what you guys think. If you want to go like all Simon Cowell on me, that's fine. If you want to be like, yeah, give me a Simon Cowell critique, that's fine. I don't care. Like, that's like, I just want to hear, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know, like, what you guys are like, and maybe what would you like me to see talk about more often and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm getting out of here because I'm getting tired now. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting out of here. You guys rock. Have an awesome day.